Welcome back to Big Grown Creations. Today I'm going to show you how to make apple jelly. I've already made a batch this morning. I made 2 quarts or 2 pints, a half pint, and 2 quarter pints of apple jelly. They set up beautifully, they done sealed, and look how pretty they are. And I'm getting ready to make a second batch. I got my jars. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half pints sterilized with the lids and rings ready to go. Now, over medium heat, I got 4 cups of apple juice. Any apple juice can do. This is what I'm using. 100% juice. 4 cups of juice. And it said 1 package of jell, which is, I wrote on there from this morning, 5.5 tablespoons, because I already have that. So I'm trying to use that up since it's open. So it measured out to 5.5 tablespoons. You mix those in together to over medium heat to boiling. You stir it till it starts to boil. This is a stainless steel pot. You don't want to use aluminum on this. But as you can see, it just got to heat up pretty much until this is all dissolved. Once this is heated up and dissolved, you add what's the reason why all kids like this stuff. Same with the grape jelly. The sugar. That's 5 cups of sugar. So this recipe takes 4 cups of apple juice, 5.5 tablespoons of pectin or jell, or a box of jell, just 1 box, and 5 cups of sugar. When this starts getting hot, just right when it gets ready to boil and all that is dissolved, you add the sugar. So I'll be back to show you what it looks like in just a minute. It's something how this is all cloudy right now. And then you add the sugar in it, it gets all cloudy, but after it sets, it turns crystal clear again, just like you saw in the other jars. And I'll show you how full to fill up the jars when we get to that part. But right now, as you can see the steam, I don't know if you can see the steam or not, but it's almost completely dissolved, but you gotta wait until it gets to almost boiling. You can see it's pretty much all dissolved right now. I don't see any big white clumps. There's maybe a little speck here and there, but it's pretty much going all the way. And while I'm waiting for this to get hot, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and please share. I'm trying to get a lot of subscribers. My husband has a channel too, and I'm trying to keep up. Right now I got more than him, but he's starting to catch me again. So I'm trying to get more subscribers than him. So please subscribe to my channel and share it if you find any of my stuff interesting. I do all kinds of stuff. I've showed some spaghetti sauce. I showed some sloppy joe. I haven't canned any of them, but I'm going to make some homemade spaghetti sauce to can. If you would like to see that, let me know, please. I've been to the West Virginia State Fair. I got videos of that. I go to car shows. I'm an amateur radio operator. I got stuff on there of that. So please check out my links to my other pages, and like and subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified of anything new happening. I would greatly appreciate it. If you can hear that, that means it's getting ready. It's actually starting to boil. And yes, it's starting to boil up. So now we're going to add, you do it all at once too, the 5 cups of sugar. As you can see, that's a lot of sugar. And you heat that to boiling. Because you got to get all this sugar dissolved. And the only reason why my jars are still in there is to keep them hot. Because you want to put this in hot jars. And you don't want them to bust. That would not probably feel too good if they bust and you get jelly everywhere on top of you. It probably wouldn't feel too good. Not including the mess. It's looking good. Too bad there's not smell-o-vision, because it smells like apple juice. Which is a good thing. I wouldn't want it to smell anything else other than making apple jelly. As you can see, it's pretty thick, but it's got to boil first. And what you can do to make sure it sets up, because if it don't set up in your jars, you can, after 24 hours, unseal them, put them back in a pot and heat it up, then add a little bit more of the sugar gel to it if it don't set up right. But so you don't have to worry about that, you can put a little bit on a spoon, a cold spoon, set it up to the side. In about a minute or less, if it starts setting up, you know you did it right. That's an easy way so you don't have to redo your batch. You don't have to throw out the batch, but you just have to reheat it and just add some more thickening, the sugar gel or the fruit pectin. I'm just keeping it stirred because I don't want it to stick to the bottom. You don't want it to burn. Because the sugar will stick to the bottom until it gets all dissolved in there. So keep stirring to keep it moving. And keep it over medium heat. Too fast you can burn it. So don't get in a hurry. This is always a labor of love. As you can see now, it is boiling. So now that it's boiling, you just take a spoon, just so, and set it to the side to let it set up for just about a minute, just to see. And while you're at it, just keep stirring away. Again, this is Big Run Creations. Like and subscribe and share, please. And let me know if there's anything you would like to see me make. I've done collard greens. I haven't showed you that, but I can do a video on how to can collard greens if you'd like. I do that in my pressure cooker. I don't have a pressure canner as much as I would like one. I don't have $150, but I got a pressure cooker and it works. It got them thick, so it's thickening up. So you just cut the heat off, remove it from the heat, and time to get the jars out. Like I said, they're already ready to go. As you can see, you can just push that white foam off to the side. They say you can add some butter to it to stop that. I don't know. I don't think it's going to hurt you if you get some in you. It'll be alright. I mean, it's just part of the apple jelly. I already got my cups ready to go. You want to get about a 1/4 inch from the top. Usually those bottom rings, just like that. See how pretty that is? I'll be back as soon as I get the rest of them filled. My jars are filled. Now I'm just going to wipe them off. Sorry. I'm just going to wipe off the rims. You want to make sure there's nothing on the rims that keep it from sealing up. Only thing I done was I took a paper towel with some vinegar on it and just wiped around the top of these jars here, so they will get a good seal. Next, I'm going to put the lids and the rings on. When you put the rings on, you just want them fingertip tight. You don't want to over tighten them because you want to be able to get them off later. Just fingertip tight is all you need. They're in here. Now you cut that back on. I'm water bathing them. Once the water starts to boil, you put them in for 10 minutes and then you cut it off and remove from heat and let them sit for at least 5 minutes and then take them out and set them off to the side, and you can check them 6 hours or so later. Some people say 12 or 24. You know, that just to make sure that they seal right. And I usually let mine sit overnight because I usually do these in the morning. So that's all it is to making some apple jelly. I hope you enjoy. This is Big Run Creations.